the games. Look something up on my phone real quick. Because this is bugging me. I'm trying to get South Park, The Fractured Butthole, but I'm trying not to spend 60 or 75 because PlayStation only has gift cards are equal to 25. So I don't feel like spending fucking $75 for a game. So I'm looking online for a game store close to me and see if I can find it cheaper so I can go get it there tomorrow. Closest. Here we are. Let's see what we have here. That's on Woodbridge Ave. That's still a little too far. Chapel Street, huh? Where on Chapel Street are you? I've never seen you before. I have to look that up. Oh, this has board games. This doesn't have a... Or does it? Give a description. No one's put a description up of this fucking place. That's all I see in the pictures are board games. Frick that. Let's see, Superior Exchange, Cool Tires. No, I don't want to go to a pawn shop because I doubt they have one at a pawn shop. Go to Game Exchange, Orange, or Hamden, but I don't feel like going out that goddamn far. That's Derby. That's Hamden. That's North Haven. That's Orange, North Haven, Bradford, Orange. Oh, come on, you gotta have something in New Haven somewhere. What the frick? Bridgeport, Stratford, Merritt. I don't want to go to Redbox because I don't want to rent the goddamn thing. I want to keep it. Shit. Wait a minute. That's a comic book store. Do they sell video games? Because that's right near where I'm going to be tomorrow. If they do sell games, I'd be very, very happy. There's no freaking description. You suckers. Some bitch, this ain't telling me shit. Okay, Yak. Let's see where else. No. And that's it. Sort by distance. Let's see about that. I'm gonna have to call Game Exchange. I might go out to Hamden and pick it up. Just so I don't have to spend no fucking $75 goddamn dollars. That's too much freaking money. I'll call them after I play. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know there's no one watching, but still, I don't want to keep people waiting because I don't like to wait. And waiting is not fun. I hate waiting. I have no patience when it comes to waiting.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents left that the hospital.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Ow. Just whacked
Let's get
my
out of
elbow
here.
on the freaking coffee table. What phone?
GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
Okay.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
Yeah, I'm realizing. Stop laughing.
We need a new moderator. You there? Yeah! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Before the game gets
My
started.
downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham. You have nothing to fear. We are the children
If you're
of
wearing
Arkham.
headphones while watching this, please take them out, because I am about to crack my brain out. This is why I said, please take out your headphones. I do not want to be responsible for making anybody deaf. Tic Tacs.
Mayor
Cherry
Dent.
Cola Tic Tacs. They're really good.
You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's your best friend. I'm nothing to you. I just don't get it.
I did it because I care about you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me.
It's okay, I get it.
You do?
I don't blame you for not wanting to be here.
Thanks. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed. Word is he's still recovering from major injuries sustained at the event.
Harvey, I am so sorry this happened.
Hey, come on. It's not your fault.
Well, I'm sorry anyway.
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick. Could be fine.
Hey, I'm sure it'll heal up nicely. You'll have some scarring, but it won't be that bad.
Optimism, right? Scars are cool. Rugged. Manly.
Exactly.
Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Look at me, preaching it. What a great guy you are, while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Just regurgitating the same old sound bites.
Don't do this to yourself. There's nothing you can do to change what happened. Replaying that moment will only drive you crazy.
Yeah, I know that. But here I am.
Trust me. You need to stop.
I was hopeless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with that.
What's
but
up?
you
There's
heard them
someone
up
here.
there.
Say hello. Don't be shy.
The Penguin and that maniac on screen. Oh, this isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
They're after me. They're not gonna rest until all the names are crossed off their
How are
list.
you, Kelly Gaming?
I can't just stand aside and let that happen. The tonight speech, they'll know where I stand.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering.
My assistant is on her way to pick me up. At the election, I was able to talk the hospital into releasing me early. Not that they're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent.
You should probably listen to the doctors. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, well, I've been a very good invalid, Bruce. Don't worry. I can't afford to take it easy right now. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed, it's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him.
Oh, what are you playing?
He's just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign, I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you. What is that?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
I'm just smoking some buds that I got off my neighbor.
You rest up, Harv.
Oh,
Thanks,
excuse
Bruce.
me. I got it from his dealer. Because my normal dealer, the smallest he does is $20. But his dealer, my upstairs neighbor, he does nicks. So, and I only had $10 yesterday, so I did what I had to do.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
But it's not like I'm complaining about my
Negative.
dealer.
They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
For $20,
Understood.
he gives me
Stay
a
on 'em.
shitload.
We'll think of something.
I mean,
A little help would be nice.
I love
Hang
going
in there,
for
all right?
Even though it's reg,
know
it's
we
not
need it.
really powerful.
We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
my
Everyone's
thing is,
stretched
I'm
thin.
more quantity
I'm doing
than
what I can.
quality. And as long as it gets me
I have to
high,
go.
that's all I really give a shit about. I like to have a lot of it. Because I go through it.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Well, it worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Yeah.
Bring me up to speed.
That's my thing. Variety is the spice
Renee
of life.
Montoya, one of my officers.
You know, I don't like the same thing over
I know, but hear me out.
But
she's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into
trying to
killing
get Bud,
Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave.
I live in a
she got a tip on the
medical-only
children of
state,
Arkham's chemical stash.
and I don't
went
qualify.
rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk. She's a good cop. One of my best.
She went rogue and you didn't try to stop her.
I did what I could, all right? I'm asking for your help. These children of Arkham are everywhere.
In order to get a medical card
Where the
in
hell
my
they all
state,
come
you have
from?
to either be at death's door,
never
have
heard of it.
glaucoma, or have PTSD.
Then that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
My
Got
dream
a
is
problem
to
with
go
the
to
mayor,
a
sir.
dispensary.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't
what I
know.
would
We lost
love
him. He
to
took
go
off
to
and
a
left us behind.
dispensary.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now.
So I get what I can.
You gotta keep
you
both
know?
Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A friend who can help us.
That friend got a name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance.
Yeah.
But seeing how you use them at the Skyline,
definitely.
I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards.
Right now.
In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
My doctors wouldn't like what I'm doing right now. My psychiatrist
Any idea where they
or
might
my
be?
medical doctor.
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the
For
bridge
like
to Arkham
almost
Island.
a year now, I haven't taken
Could be where the handoff is happening.
any of my medications other than maybe
What about
ibuprofen.
Dent?
Probably headed to his acceptance speech.
And
Just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
if they and I've been, you know, self-medicating with Bud. And if any of them found that out, I could be in big trouble. Let's listen.
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, I told you it's fine.
Okay.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? What the? Oh, damn it!
You know?
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out
I
for
mainly
that car.
use it for
Nobody move.
anxiety
This is the
and
police.
depression.
Get her!
It helps a hell of a lot with my anxiety and depression. Let's go
I'm
save
headed over
Harvey.
to Dent. Your guys are gonna have to handle Montoya.
I'll round up what officers I
Oh,
can.
there's someone else here.
Gonna
What's
have to
up?
head out there
Don't be
myself,
shy.
too.
Say hi.
I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Unit 6, requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
Yeah, I like the Telltale games. The Telltale games are
disturbance here.
a big
Several
favorite
armed
of mine. Like,
suspects on the loose.
I just recently finished Back to the Future, the Telltale game. And it is awesome. I loved it because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. So do I. When I was a child, I was diagnosed with ADHD.
Relax. Be
But
ready for it.
as I got older,
Listen, I don't want any trouble. Yeah, too late, Dent.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. I love it. Oh shit, oh shit. Ah. What? I always mess up. Bye.
Get behind me, Deborah! You think I'm scared of you?
I'm not gonna let you people ruin Gotham.
No,
This
I was
ends
on Adderall.
now.
No, wait a minute. My bad. A while ago I was, and I got in trouble for it.
Tell me where your leader is. What are you planning?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was on Adderall, but I got in trouble. Mad trouble.
Don't make me hurt you.
Because
and I'll hand you over to the police.
Notice I said used to. Have a friend of mine.
Go ahead.
That was really into speed and things like that.
We won't know about.
And I was taking Adderall at the time, and he was buying them off of me. Then my therapist found out he was buying them off of me. And now I'm no longer allowed to take ADHD meds. Because they're afraid I'm going to sell them again. But thank God that idiot has moved out of state.
Now, and things are gonna change
I
around
have no
here.
idea where he is.
Starting with people like you.
But
This city is a battleground.
I only sold
Gotham
it
does
to him so I
not
can
need
get
you
weed
taking
money.
matters into your own hands. You make these freaks think it's okay.
You're in danger. The children of Arkham will come after you again.
Don't pretend like you care for my safety. You showed me where you stood back at the debate.
Hey, come on, let's go. I'll call us a cab.
This is my city now.
But the
Not
pill I
yours.
started out on as a child was the world famous Ritalin.
Gordon's with them.
That's the one I started out at. You too, 420 Cloud. Have fun.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts.
Yeah,
Not sure how.
what I would do is,
We need an
I
update on the
used to have a
construction
nurse
site.
that came and saw me
Bringing
once
it
a
up now.
week to fill up a box full of my meds for the week. He'd come on Monday,
Everybody take cover!
fill up the box for the week,
On my way.
and then like 2 minutes after he left, when I knew he was gone and I didn't see him no more, I would text my friend, say, get your ass over here, I got the Adderall. He'd come over, he'd take for a week's worth, and then leave.
He shouldn't have even been here, Lieutenant. I did this.
Shouting about it isn't gonna do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago. Nice work. Just stroll in to survey the damage.
I was out there saving the mayor's life.
I didn't know.
Tell me what happened.
They got away. Took one of our guys with them.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. I followed them. I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
This isn't over. We'll find the children of Arkham and your
yeah.
missing officer. They won't
You know,
get
you
away
make a
with
good
this.
buck,
This is
but
Gotham,
you always
not
have to worry
some
about getting
fairy
caught.
tale. The good guys never
I'm just
would
glad they
win.
didn't, you know,
what
call
are you-
cops on me or nothing for selling drugs and shit.
I'm gonna make this right. No matter what it takes.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
That sucks. That really fucking sucks. You said 2 roommates, now I only have 1. But the roommate that used to live here, he tried to rip me off. But the roommate that's staying with me now made sure it didn't happen. Yeah, I completely understand.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will answers. I have a feeling we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
Sorry.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us.
Blow out your eardrums with my coughing, but I do that every time I smoke weed.
Now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
I don't know if he's
Already
here
on
anymore
my way.
because according to what I'm seeing on my screen, there's only 1 person here. That's what I say, but my roommate happens to disagree. Every time I say that, he disagrees with me. He's like, oh, it's all in your head. I'm like, no, the harder you cough, the higher you get. No, it's all in your head. Yeah, whatever.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
I gotta make something to drink, man.
Great.
I'll do that when I'm done fighting.
Bruce.
Got cat and mouse.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance.
And I always...
Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight
stronger
to
the
have
weed,
around.
the worse the cotton mouth.
I've been called in for an emergency board
one
meeting.
time,
I wasn't told about
I smoked
You
actual
weren't
medical
invited,
marijuana.
Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Was
whether
like,
to
oh my god, a
dismiss
desert in my mouth. I drank.
you have
and
to
drank
understand,
and drank.
Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
Yeah.
What?
I've never had that big of a
They can't
wall.
fire me.
It's possible they can.
I've had medium-sized,
It's the most logical
small
solution
ones.
with the business.
I think the biggest one is maybe...
It doesn't mean I have to agree with
2.5.
Bruce, I've got
Maybe,
something.
not even
You
like
need
a
to get
foot
down
and a
here.
half
Now.
tall.
I worked with your parents
With,
for
like,
years.
big plastic
and neither of them
green
gave
thing
any indication of
that I
foul
had.
play. How could you have ever known?
It has since broken,
You're
but
nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
Then go tell that to the board.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Bruce? I'm not your enemy. You should remember that. Don't forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah.
I'll come find you after.
I mean, with that medical shit,
I'll be right down.
I got so fucking high. I sat here on the couch, staring at an ashtray on my coffee table, and for like 20 minutes, just staring. Let's see what's this. Unlock to access. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wish I lived in freaking Cali. Cali, Colorado, anywhere where it's freaking legal. This bullshit with having to run around trying to find someone all the freaking time is a pain in the freaking ass. Oops. Yeah. I don't know what I've ever had, if it was a hybrid, an indica, a sativa. I have no fucking clue. I've heard names here and
It's
there.
good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
I've never heard anything
I'm looking
about,
out for you.
You know,
there have been whispers that the board
like
was going to take action against you.
Sativa, anything like
if you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
I'm glad you're being optimistic about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important.
I've ever had is
what have you got?
Synthetic crap.
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce.
And that was because of my ex.
As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant.
I would give
if
him
someone
money
were
for
to, say, build a back
would
door
go
into
and
that
get
tech,
it.
You're telling me the children of
Brad
Arkham
K2
hacked
or
into the
something.
system?
Take
So that's
out
the
the
thing.
real weed, put it away
Do you
from
want the good
himself,
news
and put K2
or the
in the
bad
bag.
news? You're not gonna like it.
There's good news. If the children of Arkham are accessing the Wayne Enterprises network, I can't imagine there's a bright side.
Eye of the beholder, Bruce.
Yeah,
the good
I
news
tripped,
is, I should be
literally
able to
tripped
shut
a
down
couple
the
of
back
times
door.
on
But
that
that's
shit.
because I was the one that
First
built
time
it.
scared the living shit out of me.
What are you
That's
talking
why I
about?
won't do drugs
When
like
your mission
LSD
as
or
Batman
mushrooms
started,
or nothing like that.
you
I
needed a
don't
way
like
to monitor the system.
the idea of not being in control of my body.
This is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
You know, seeing shit that
If the
ain't
children of
fucking there.
Arkham
No,
have
no,
access
no.
to the same system, does that mean they know my
Whoa,
identity?
that's going a little too far for me.
It looks like
Pure
they've only
and utter
accessed the
weed,
GCPD
that's
so far.
it.
Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of
Yeah,
their
the
Wayne
first time I
devices.
tripped
Smart move.
was when I around near where I when I freaking first moved into this apartment. I barely had any furniture, and I'm sitting here on a couple of no, not a couple, one.
I've
milk
encrypted our
crate.
access. I can fortify it, but it's going
And-
to take longer to force them out of the system. The question
I feel like
remains,
I'm literally
how did the
floating
children of
above
Arkham
the
find
milk
out about
crate.
the back door in the first
And
place?
it was freaking me the hell
They
out.
shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
It
There's
freaked
no
me the
way they
fuck
could have
out.
gained access without someone on the inside.
I felt like I was
Only a
floating.
handful
I
of people
I-
at the highest level
like,
could
what the
possibly
fuck's
find
going
out
on?
about the
This is
back
weird.
door.
So I
I'm gonna
decided
keep working on
to
this
do the
Children
worst
of
thing I
Arkham
could have
business.
possibly done.
See if there's a way to shut
And I
down
said,
their
I'm
access
getting
entirely.
up, I'm going into my
We better
room, and
lock
I'm going
this
to lay
stuff
down.
down, just in
Maybe I'll
case.
feel better when I wake up. Okay, well. Oh, shoot. So I
Newly
went
elected
and laid
Mayor
down.
Harvey Dent gave
Next
a rousing
thing you know,
speech late last night, refuting claims
I
that
feel
the
like
children
I'm
of Arkham
falling,
were gaining control in Gotham.
and I'm never gonna hit
Despite
bottom.
his run-in with the masked
I
group
just
on the way to the event,
felt like I was
people
falling.
are still hopeful
And
that
I'm
Mayor Dent
lying in
can
bed,
pull through
rocking
on
back
his
and forth,
campaign
make it
promises.
stop, make it stop. My ex at the time is out here in the living room talking on Skype with his ex-girlfriend, and they're both laughing their asses off at me, thinking this is fucking hilarious. Finally, he comes into my room, calms me down, I calm down, and everything was fine. But when I found out he was out here on Skype with his ex laughing at my ass,
Next up,
I
we speak
was
to Commissioner Grogan
pissed.
regarding increased security measures citywide.
okay, where else can I go? Oh, there, well, down, oh, over here.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need
Yeah.
to work with Batman. He's the only
But the worst
one that
trip
can
I
truly
ever had was
protect
the
them.
second time.
And he will, Lucius.
I'm down the street, across the street from the
Always.
park where me and my ex would smoke at. And... let's see, anything else? Hold on one second. Wait a minute.
Looks like another invaluable piece of
And
Lucius
there's
Fox
a
technology.
Chinese restaurant across the street from the park. So we decided to get Chinese food. It was oh, and there's more. Shit.
Always
It
wonder
was
why
a
you had a table that could hide
blazing
itself.
hot summer
It's
day.
coming pretty handy
and this
now.
Trust
freaking
me,
Chinese
it was
restaurant
much more
had
paranoia than
no blinds
precaution.
in their windows. So the sun's just beating down on me. And I start to flip out. I mean, all my senses were like heightened like 10
vision.
times. Everything was 10 times brighter.
been busy, haven't you,
Everything,
Lucius?
the heat felt 10 times worse. Everything was super loud. I mean, it was just crazy. So I
Ooh,
go
what's this?
outside
Something I'm still working
and
on. Some new armament
sit
to assist
down
you
on
in
the
the field.
ground.
There's
I
only
gave
so
my
much you
ex
can do on
the
your
money,
own.
and I said, "Here, you pay for
But
lunch.
it's not really ready yet.
I got to go outside and get some air." So I went outside. I'm in a dress, mind you, and I did not give two shits. I went outside. Frick, move. No. And I just sat down on
A
the
new
ground.
sticky bomb I developed. The signal is
And
activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need.
My ex
then
comes out of the
detonate it
Chinese
remotely with
restaurant,
your
looks
girlfriend.
down at me, and just kept repeating to
Boom.
himself, "Are you okay?
Nice.
Are you okay?"
Be
And
careful.
I wouldn't answer him.
Those
at
things
first.
pack a serious punch.
Finally, I got tired of him asking me, and I just looked at him and went, "Look, it was either I come out here, sit down on the ground, or I'm gonna fall down." He's like, "Okay." So I sat there for a few minutes, rocking back and forth, and eventually it just all went away. But it freaked me the hell out. I was like, what the fuck? Guess all I have, no, wait a minute, something else. Now what?
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lucius.
I
I've
was
always
pissed-
got your
pissed
back,
off when I
Batman.
found out about the K2 and shit. And
Now get out of here.
he did
Regina
that.
doesn't like
Oh,
to be kept
but
waiting.
the worst, the funniest thing that ever happened to me with weed, with buying weed, was this is when my upstairs neighbor used to smoke crack. He doesn't anymore, thank God. I am so happy about that. But, and I didn't have no one to go to get bud. I would go to him, give him 20 bucks. Back then, he'd ask for a freaking $5 finder's fee, which I thought was a little ridiculous. So I was paying 25 bucks for a 20-buck bag of weed. But anyways, I would give him 25 bucks. He'd go out and get me bud and come back. One day, he brought me 4 nicks, and I opened up the first 3. They're all weed.
I thought maybe you
Fine, no
left.
problem.
Yeah, right.
The last one I opened up was actually a bag of
The board
grapes.
has voted.
And
Yes,
have they
you
sent
heard
the
me
chairwoman
right.
to
Lawn.
wield the axe?
You're being
I
asked to step
and
down from your
leaves and
position
shit.
as CEO.
I was
Effective
pissed.
immediately.
I went
At
back,
least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
I went
I
back
won't do
to
it.
my neighbor and I
Bruce,
said, "What the hell's
this
going
is
on?
my
Look what he
company.
gave me."
My
And
name.
he's like,
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation.
he's like, "Okay, hold on,
This
hold on,
isn't
hold
a
on."
request,
He
Bruce.
went back to the dealer, got another
I
bag of
asked
weed,
to
and brought it
slow
back
all
to
this
me.
down, but
and said his dealer apologized. I'm
the press
like,
release is going
better
out as we speak.
apologize.
There will be
That
a
was
public
just
event in
wrong.
the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Who is it?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again. What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine...
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
Hey, Joe.
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful.
You left. Okay.
Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead.
Well, at least maybe
don't make this harder than it has to be.
You might want to check your facts, Regina. That resume sounds a little too good to be true.
You might want to have more confidence in your own board. His resume checks out, and his references were all glowing.
You're quite welcome to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Oh, that fucking sucks, man.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble.
Fuck it, I want to decorate.
Bruce! I need security in here, right now.
No, what was that?
This is a disaster.
You've lost your bloody mind.
Bruce, stop
I know that was
this.
probably a stupid
for
move.
heaven's sake, calm down.
But, fuck it, he deserved it.
Get him out of my office!
Let's go. I'm so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I'll go fetch the medic.
That's very kind of you, Regina. Thank you.
Asshole deserved it.
Bruce, they're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can.
Come work for me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
Keep that drive safe.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's
It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always. Lieutenant Gordon. He said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Oh, there's someone here. Don't be shy. Please say hi. I guess this is it.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Oh. I gotta do something, don't I?
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Yes, I know it takes time, but... Statement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Not yet. City Hall, Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
I like that Batmobile. Oh, God, excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Wayne. Welcome. You can go on in.
I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back.
I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey?
Back here, Bruce. Take a seat, I'll be right out.
Oh, come on, not today. Stop. It has to stop.
You need some help back there?
No, I'm fine.
Well, it's as good as it's gonna get.
You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham.
And he looks like this.
Two people watching. Hello.
I'm glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on?
Okay, one person.
I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I just found out Wayne Tech is compromised. The children of Arkham are using it to track the GCPD. You could be next.
But Wayne Tech is everywhere. If they can hack into it...
That's why they have to be stopped.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Bruce. Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control. I can't stop it.
This can't continue. What are you gonna do to stop it?
Not enough. Never enough.
Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working.
Sure it is. He's turning things around.
Barely. Slowly.
I'd like to see you do better.
Watch me.
Now are you gonna fix this mess?
Simple. Easy. Curfews after dark.
Harvey, snap out of it.
We all need to snap out of it!
Sorry. Sorry about that, Bruce. I guess I got a little lost there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days. Stress. It's just the stress.
Look, we're both under a lot of stress right now. We should be able to lean on each other.
stronger together, right?
It's the only way.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out, or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over. Everything I've worked for.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again. See you around, Bruce.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. I wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Last time we talked, I gave her a pretty valuable tip.
Sergeant Montoya's name. Though after this interview, I'm sure the police will become suspicious of all of Miss Vale's sources. And if they find out you leaked Montoya's name...
True. We need to be careful. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
Batman.
I didn't realize that Batman was a fan of my work.
Didn't say I was a fan. Just said I wanted to talk.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint.
Be right back, folks. Bladder is calling my name. Plus, I want to make something to drink. I have freaking cotton mouth. So, do not go away. The game will resume as soon as I get back. Okay, I'm back, folks. Excuse me. Sorry it took so long. Not only did I go to the bathroom and get something to drink, but I wanted to get something to munch on. Ah, yeah, the fucking munchies. So I got... Oh, someone's here. Hello. I went and got my ice cream, which is Breyer's coconut fudge, which is really freaking good. Let me take a sip of this, open my ice cream, and then we'll get back to the game. Oh, that's good. That's real good. My throat was so fucking dry. Okay. Spoon. Take a bite of this ice cream and then get back to the game. Oh, split.
Public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone. Except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I'm not stupid. I know you have some connection with him. That data drive he gave me, that was from you. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
Believe me, I'll make sure Bruce Wayne's debt is repaid.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
They'll show eventually.
I don't doubt you. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. The officer that was taken from the construction site. Shot in the chest.
How terrible.
There's something else. He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
I suppose they no longer had need of a hostage.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow.
Hold on, Batman. I just wanted to buy ice cream.
This depot is pretty centrally located.
Oh. Come on, I hate controlling this freaking thing. Ah! Just when I think I got it on the spot, it goes too far.
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now, it's the most
The
I've had
numbers
ever.
aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet.
When I play video games, at least.
This
And
is
no
how they were
one's
timing their
talking?
route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into
Always
the transportation
stalking.
database now.
Ooh,
Sir,
someone left.
there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Okay. Now what? Let's see what else we got. You know what? I am going to link this with something. Alright. All but one of you leave. Y'all suck ass. Yeah, where do I link it to? Can't link it to one of these? Guess that's all I can link it to.
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it.
Okay. Frick. Now what? Let's break that link. And link this with something else. I've been all over this room. Oh, maybe. Oh, I gotta move myself. Durr. Circles. Like as far as I can go that way. Okay, let's go back. Until I find something to link this fucker up to. Move back. Bop. Button. I'm gonna look it up too. You cocksuckers. There's nothing over here. Crying out loud, what am I supposed to do? I am totally lost. Down. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's link this with something. See if I can link this with it. this shit. Y'all suck ass. Okay. I think this is a sign saying I should quit while I'm ahead and wait for my roommate to wake up so he can help me. Because I am totally baffled. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.